No, no, no. I totally agree. There is definitely an issue with black representation inside of film and cinema. Um, there are there are a lot of stereotypes, you know, that are consistent that I don't agree with, which I can I can honestly say that it's sometimes it's a little bit too much. You know what I mean? To only put us in the major leagues when only when it comes to being a drug dealer or some kind of you know mythological kingpin pimp, TV shows that somehow become huge in our community instead of something that uplifts us and makes us look better in the light instead of shining to the darkness. But there are some key aspects to that though, is that when we focus on it, maybe we can change it. But the fact is that we're not, and that's an issue. So now we're just showing it. When back in the '90s, when you heard "Fight the Power" and you heard Tupac, it was more saying, "Look what's going on. We need to fix this." And most media today is like, "We like this," which is far from the truth for a lot of people. But this is the representation that we see. But then we also have issue where just showing somebody from that area and not playing on those stereotypes has now become an issue for a lot of people who don't like us being shown in TV. So let's just put it in that simple term on TVs on in TV and movies. Um, so Ironheart trailer just dropped. Well, number two, but there was also an issue with the first trailer, and all I'm hearing is these people complaining about her being black and her being a woman, and this must be woke because she's in it. Why is she smart? Only Iron Man is the smartest person in the MCU. But then you also have, I don't know, Doctor Octavius, Doctor Strange, Peter Parker, the Hulk, all geniuses. But here they get mad because this lowly black woman is a genius. Like that's the thing that makes them mad. That's the thing that's going to be like, oh, Disney's broken because now they have a smart black woman, and that's woke, and anything that we get in or that we join in, it becomes woke because they truly don't want us involved in their fantasies of creation. So, and then not only and it's there's no specific person. Actually, it's all across the board. It's a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, and it's crazy that they would even have this opinion because then with the second trailer there's a spot of magic, and it's like, oh no, not magic. And there was a YouTuber that said that it reminded them of weird science. um it looks nowhere near like weird science. It there's no there's nothing in comparison even when you look at him, and it doesn't even come close to weird science. If he's talking about the holographic young girl that they show, she's actually a replacement for the comic book, in which Tony Stark was the hologram. But of course, we know Robert Downey Jr. is not going to play in the TV show, so she's a replacement character, and it has nothing to do with weird science. But everyone has their opinions. But it's like if you're going to judge something by its merits, I mean, truly judge it. Don't go off of your hatred and your cruelty of humanity, because anyone who separates themselves and thinks themselves to be above someone else is lesser than. But to each his own.